Okay, honestly, this setup is specifically for us to use our calculator. What I mean by is that we have a series of functions and we're doing some things to the functions. Okay, so, and we're given 3 different functions over here to the right. So we've got f of x, g of x, and h of x. Now, the easiest way to get through this quickly and handle this quickly is to find your highlight. So I'm going to highlight all my f of x's. So I have f of x there. That's the equation. I have f of 4. I have f of negative 9. I also have f of x is equal to 13, and it tells me to find x. Okay? Then I have g of x. So these are all my equations for g of x. And then lastly, I have h of x. Let's use orange. Okay. And that one we're wanting to find x. Okay. Now, let's look at our f of x. Now, we're saying we want to find we want to know what is f of 4, and then we're going to add 9 to it. So that's what we're doing here in this equation. All right? So I'm going to go put my calculator, and I'm going to put my equation in the calculator. So I'm going to go to y equals, and my equation is 8 minus 3x. So 8 minus 3x. And I'm going to graph it. And I'm going to be able to find all of my answers for the f's using this table. So our first one is going to be f of 4. So we want to find f of 4 first. So f of 4 is going to be equal to negative 4. Now we could go ahead and solve this one right now because we only have one function. Now in place, I'm going to take this negative 4 and plug it in for f of 4. So this becomes negative 4, and then we're going to add 9 to that, and that's going to give me positive 5. Okay, now let's look at f of negative 9. F of negative 9 gives me 35. Now, on the f of x is equal to 13, the negative 13 isn't x. That's basically what our output is. So I want to look at my y values, and I want to find where my y value is equal to negative 13, and then that will give me my input, which was 7. So here, x is equal to 7. Okay? And that's all you're doing on these. So let's find our g. Let's do one more. Let's do g of x. So that's going to be x squared plus 2x. We're going to do a second graph. And we're looking for g of 4, which is going to be equal to 24. And g of negative 1, which is going to be equal to negative 1. So just like before, I'm taking that 24, substituting it in for g of 4. We're adding, so that's going to be plus, and then g of negative 1. So g of negative 1 is going to be negative 1, right? Now that's plus and a negative, so that becomes negative. So that's 24 minus 1, which gives me 23. We're also looking for g of negative 5. G of negative 5 is going to give me 15. Now, we're saying negative 2, and then that little dot there means multiplication. So that's going to be negative 2 times 15, which is going to give me negative 30. And that's pretty much it. You can solve the remaining ones just like you did those, and I will see you.